Welcome everyone to the L7C Podcast Wrestling Edition. Today we have the first wrestling episode of 2026. So when you're listening to this, the L7C wishes you a happy new year. Hope you had a good holiday season, and we are back kicking off 2026 with a bang. We have the wrestling expert with us, Mr. Jacob Mason. How are you doing today, sir?
Dude, I'm doing good. Doing good. Just got my vasectomy, sitting on 2 pounds of frozen peas right now. Good way to kick off the podcast. Let's fucking do this.
Oh, jeez, what a way to start 2026 for you, man. But yeah, we're recording on the 7th of January, and we know there's a lot of things on the horizon for 2026. And that's basically what we're going to talk about, what we expect from WWE and AEW in 2026. But we're going to start off on one of the things you wanted to talk about, this article that came out about Vince McMahon. Yeah, we haven't talked about him in a while. Usually it's all negative of recent because of the allegations and all that jazz. But there's a thing coming out saying that he was running WrestleMania 39 from behind the scenes.
Yeah, that was some wild shit, dude. It's real enough. There's a lawsuit.
Hmm.
If there's a lawsuit, there's got to be some legitimacy behind it. Maybe you'll get a couple bucks. You're one of the stock owners.
Yeah, that one stock it is a lot of money now. It's gone up from when I very first bought it a long time ago, just for the meme of it. That was really what I got it for. It was literally just a meme, but it's a lot more now. So hey, whatever.
Yeah. So dude's running WrestleMania 39. All right. So what? WrestleMania 39. That was when Cody. Who the hell did Cody face in 39?
Roman, that was the one he lost.
All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. That was the part one of finishing the story.
Mm-hmm. That was
That
WrestleMania 39 Hollywood.
Yep. Okay. That makes more sense now. Pressure Roman goes over because Vince is part of it.
Yeah, that was a weird, because it started, which no one even we on. It started with Austin Theory beating Cena for for retaining the United States Championship. Then
Yep.
Seth beating Logan Paul, Trish Stratus beating Trish Lita and Becky defeating Damage Control, Ray beating Dominic, Rhea beating Charlotte, Pat McAfee beating The Miz, and that was the one where Kevin and Sammy main evented night one to finally to beat the Usos for the tag team.
That's right. That's right.
And then that WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar was wrestling Omos.
How could we forget that?
I think this was the last. I think this was the last WrestleMania 2 where Ronda Rousey was there. Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler defeated Liv Morgan for the women's WrestleMania Showcase Fatal 4-Way Tag match. So Gunter beat Drew and Sheamus. Bianca Belair beat Asuka. Snoop Dogg defeated The Miz. So The Miz lost twice in the weekend. Oh,
yeah.
And this is where
Shane got injured, right?
Yeah, and this is where it really started to go to. Edge beat the Demon Finn Balor in a Hell in a Cell match.
And he still never recovered.
Yep. And then obviously you had that, and then Cody. You had Cody and Finn losing back to back, and obviously at the time we were all just like, "What the hell?" When Cody lost at 39, because we were like, "Who is left to beat?" There was no one left.
No. But let's see. So let's timeline before that. So that was the year of the demise of Vince McMahon. Of Vince McMahon leaving, then Vince McMahon coming back.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Are we completely shocked that? Thinking about it, are we completely shocked that Vince was actually running some shit from behind the curtain?
Because he was there. That's when he also tried to come back, and then they had the stuff, and then Endeavor told him, like, "Yeah, you got to go, dog."
Yeah, this is before the TKO buyout, too, right?
Let me shoot. I don't know. Because this was just only. Because it feels like the TKO thing wasn't that long ago, but It feels like it was a long time ago because this was only 2 years ago.
Right.
Because this was what day would this WrestleMania actually? Man, this is kind of crazy thinking about it now. This WrestleMania was April 1st and 2nd, 2023. It's almost 3 years ago. That is kind of wild.
Right.
Like, jeez. Like,
So the question is, if TKO didn't buy it at that point, like, I guess this is way less of a shock than what I ever expected. I almost want to go back and like listen back to our podcast. 'Cause I'm sure we talked about
oh,
it.
okay. Here we go. Here we go. Um, what? This would sequentially be the final WrestleMania in which WWE was owned and controlled by the McMahon family as on April 3rd, the day after the event, it was confirmed that the company was sold to Endeavor. The sale was
Okay.
finalized September 12th, with WWE merging with the UFC Championship to become divisions of TKO holding groups.
Okay. I guess this is less shocking to me now. Now that we put it like that, yeah. I mean, you can't be lying to your stockholders, though. Yeah, it's kind of a no now. I
So he
mean,
was gone because of the allegations and all that stuff, but running it from, or allegedly running it behind the scenes from like his house.
the dude probably had just like a blank semi truck with all the monitors in it. He's definitely there running shit.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. But it's the fact that it's kind of crazy. The fact that it was sold literally the day after is wild. Like that is crazy.
I mean, I figured that was probably just in the whole contract of buying everything. Like, hey, we'll do the sale. The sale will be official on, Monday. We got to finish out Sunday.
Yeah, well, it
So,
was sold. It was sold. Yeah, it was sold that Monday, but it wasn't finalized till September 12th.
oh, okay. Okay.
They had to go through all the legal and
All
all
this
that.
shit. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I keep saying it, but looking back now with all the stuff that you just said, like, not shocked. It's Vince McMahon. He had the dastardly mustache. Of course, he was going to do dastardly things.
now, obviously, we're saying looking back now, not as shocked. I do wonder what we sounded like when we recorded then, though.
Oh yeah, I do want to go back and like listen to that later.
Like, because then I think us then were probably like, how is this even happening? What is going on? We were so confused. Like,
Well, I was thinking Disney was going to be the ones to buy WWE.
yeah,
And then there were all the rumors. You remember, like maybe like 3 in the morning, all of a sudden you get a thing that popped up like the Saudis are buying WWE.
yes.
That happened like 2 or 3 times. So it's like, oh, it's actually happening. Oh shit.
Yeah, that rumor was terrible. That was bad. That one was. Oh, they got worked on that one. A lot of people got worked on the Saudi rumor.
Oh, I definitely did because honestly, Endeavor TKO Group now they were one of my last picks to
Hmm.
buy the WWE. I was like, dude, they don't. There's no way they're going to pull out enough capital to do that. Oh,
Right.
they did.
Fucking crazy, man. What a time. What a time. Now I gotta look what would let me see if I can really, really quickly just see what if I can see what we named that episode. If I could just do a quick thing and type in WrestleMania 39. Ooh, yeah, this one was kind of crazy. Cody loses. Roman is on the road to 1K days as champ. WWE sold to Endeavor. Vince McMahon back? Question mark exclamation. The end of the Triple H era. The worst Raw after WrestleMania ever. Whoa, jeez.
We were
We,
hot.
we were all on there. You, Byron, Justin. All we were talking about what the hell happened at 39. The worst Raw just happened, which means, and we were just like, man, the worst Raw after WrestleMania. It means Vince has to be back. Yeah, that is great. Oh boy.
I mean, he was he was back. Because you remember there was that time period where he was running the shit
Mhm.
with Endeavor owning it, and then
Yep.
more shit happened. They're like, "Hey, you're gone."
Yep. It's just what a time back then, man. Looking back on some of the stuff, but let's talk about now. Let's talk about 2026. Let's start off with AEW actually, because we haven't. What are we expecting out of AEW in 2026, man? MJF just got the title back weeks ago, so he's back to being the world champion. Willow Nightingale just beat Mercedes for one of her belts. She is the TBS champ. Chris Statlander is the AEW Women's World Champ. You still got Moxley. You still got FTR. You still got Okada, Briscoe. Like, what are you expecting out of AEW in 2026?
Oh man, I hope they do something with Mox again because I know he just won the Continental title and he went through that whole they went through that whole tournament scheme, which I love. You know, we talk about that all the time.
Mhm.
But Mox has been a heel for I don't know how many years now with the Death Riders. And he wins this thing and he just sounds like a broken Rocky. Like, this is for everyone in the tournament, and this is for all of you. And I'm like, dude, you're the fuck. This is a terrible face turn if this is what this is. This sounds horrible. Like, fix that. That needs fixed pronto. I don't know. Fucking Mercedes Moné will probably win like another 37 titles, be 53 belt Monet, whatever. Um, the women's division is still. Eh, let's be has okay. Has the AEW women's division actually gotten better? Because that was always our biggest gripe about AEW. We're like, this women's division sucks. Like, and it's not the wrestlers. Like, there's no storyline behind it. I mean, what's the storyline here? Mercedes has 54 belts. That's the storyline. Okay. She lost a belt. Okay.
Yeah, she's
And
yeah, she'll lose a couple, she'll have like five or six on. No, I can see that thing. I think one of the things, obviously, when Timeless Tony Storm was champ and her and Mariah May's feud was crazy
that was good. That
a
was the
couple years
best.
ago.
Yeah, that was the best of AEW women's right there.
And then when Tony and and Mercedes actually met up, you really thought that Mercedes was going to easily dog walk her, and she didn't. She did the job and won there. So I felt like that time frame was good. Like Willow is good. It's just Chris Statlander, she's good. You
She's
got,
fine. She's good.
but I think you do need, like you said, I do think they need to pump up some of the like get that same type of heat and energy they had when like Tony and Mariah May were going at it. But I would also talk about with the women's. Just look at the women's roster right now. There's still obviously, I mean, there's people like obviously because of their aesthetics, their looks, and all that stuff, and they're in, and some they like because of their in ring, and some because of a mixture of both. Like people like who are known on the internet now, like obviously Athena can wrestle, can go. Um,
Absolutely.
Deanna Perrazzo.
Definitely.
Yep, she can
Can
go too. Obviously, we just talked about Timeless Tony, and we just talked about Chris Statlander. But then, and then we obviously just talked about Mercedes. But then, and then you also got some people like a who like a Anna Jay who's been there, who's been a state like a day one person there. You got a Harley Cameron who people like her because she's crazy and because of her looks. Some people like Mother Wayne because of the whole mother thing. That's not really my thing. Like I'm not really that. And then obviously Will and Nightingale. My thing with the women, Jacob, is that it all comes back to what are people from when we first started this podcast doing? Thunder Rosa. What's she up to?
uh
And then obviously the big elephant, the big elephant, Britt Baker.
God, Bray hasn't been on TV in a long time.
Remember, we
Uh,
talked about how she potentially might be out of here because, again, like ever since that Wembley thing where she sold against Mercedes, it has not been the same.
right. Yeah, I mean, Thunder Rosa is still doing.
Oh, and also people
Also,
like Jamie Hayter too.
oh yeah, Jamie Hayter. Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, the thing is, I mean, we've said it. If we said it once, we said it a million times on here. They have the talent. They just don't have the storylines. And I get it. AEW is more wrestling based. But like we just said, when was the hottest time for women's AEW wrestling? It was with Tony Storm because they had like this cool like little storyline thing going, which I don't think they planned at all. I think lightning just struck and they're like, hey, like let's go while the iron's hot type deal. I just don't think they know how to make a good storyline with the women. Like I really don't.
Yeah,
And you have to have it. You have to.
I agree. Like I wholeheartedly agree. Like it because I'm just looking at some of these people again. Like these people are known in the worlds of all this stuff. Like I said, Thunder Tony. And look at that Sky Blue, Tay Mello, Taya Valkyrie. I mean Ruby Soho. Like these are Mina, Penelope Ford, Megan Bain. Like these people are known, man. It's just you got Jamie
Yeah.
Hitt already said. So you got people who are known. You got to push them to the next level. Now my question, because again, like who is the last woman that AEW made a star out of that AEW did? Like Anna Jay, I was gonna say Anna Jay. Anna Jay made herself like the internet found out what Anna Jay looked like. Like the world, like the websites, the world stars, and all that. They're like, who the fuck is this girl? And that's how. Then they're like, this type of girls. They tuned in because of that. So it wasn't anything AEW did, but who's the last woman star AEW built?
Tony Storm.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, Tony Storm. Um, I know they tried doing some stuff with Athena.
Hmm.
I know they brought her. She was doing stuff on. Her main thing's Ring of Honor, but she's still doing some stuff on AEW. It just, I don't feel like it translated to your average viewer. Like you said, they have people that are known,
Hmm.
but I feel like they're just the majority of them are just known through wrestling people.
Circles. Yeah.
Yes. Like you go to you go to the average person and they'll be able to tell you they've at least heard the name of the WWE Women's Champion. They know a Becky Lynch. They know a Charlotte Flair. They household names. You've got to do something to take them from known to stardom.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree
I
on
just I want to
that.
see. I just want to see once again. Here we go. I want to see the women's division actually thrive in AEW because they have the talent, but they probably won't do anything with them. That's just we're a broken record on that shit. I feel like.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see on that. Obviously, like they can obviously pick things up. And they obviously have good matches when they put effort. I just want to see some of these girls who are just if you got to lean into sex, I mean, do it. I mean, when they do something, they go viral on Twitter, and that's how you got to do it. But I also met two. I guess with Tony, yes, Timeless Tony Storm was made in AEW, and that's her best character persona she's ever had. But still, we knew her Tony Storm from like NXT UK. Like we knew, like I'm talking about like who's coming to AEW and you didn't know her from any other company or a smaller one, and she's turned out to be someone.
Hmm. Britt Britt Baker,
And then she's basically been
but
incognito.
she's been gone.
Yeah,
Who have they really made? Just themselves. You know. Not really that many. I mean, I don't think I could count five if I really thought hard. I don't think I could get to five where I'm like, oh yeah, they're doing it.
And people, I would think it's more because of their, respectfully, it's more because of like their sex appeal,
I mean,
like a sky blue, Tay
Sky Blue.
Mello, Anna Jay, Jamie Hayter. She was a champion though. She never got her back. She never got a run back for real. Like those, like four are the ones I think of.
Sheeta's I guess you could say another one.
Oh, and Thunder Rosa too. So, but those are ones. Now on the men's side, obviously the champ MJF, like they've been MJF, Adam Hangman Page, um, who the hell else am I supposed to say? For the man I'm looking, he's blanking on my name, and it's so embarrassing that he is blanking on my brain right now. This is actually really embarrassing. Swerve, sorry. And then it's just like those people, obviously, like people who they've come into their own there. I think with the men, Jacob, I don't know about you. I don't want it. I think it's time to cut some of the men roster down.
It wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt at all. You can cut that roster down a ton.
Like, for
It,
example,
it,
Keith Lee, man, what are we doing here?
God, when was the last time Keith Lee wrestled?
That's what Keith, yeah. And the other one, since we talked about her, Adam Cole's got to retire. It's over.
Yeah, Adam Cole just needs to either be a backstage guy, which he'd be great at. He'd be one of the greatest producers ever.
Hmm.
Or he just needs to be like he could be a manager. He'd be great at that. But in ring wise, nah, dude. I love Adam Cole, but yeah, let's call it is what it is. That dude's just done.
Yeah. It's and it's sad too because we talked about it years ago. Like if he knew that Triple H was taking over, would he have left? Because, bro, he left when he was at the height of his, probably the height of his wrestling power ever.
Yep, and and hit. Well, let's be real. The factors. Main roster doesn't want to deal with Vince McMahon. Triple
Hmm.
H isn't running shit.
Yeah.
His long-term girlfriend at the time, Britt Baker's at AEW.
Yep.
He's never been hotter. He's going to make the most money he's ever going to make right
Yep.
now.
Yep. His friends have all made
And
the move.
yeah, yeah, Undisputed Era's done. All those guys left.
But now hindsight, that group really doesn't do much. Him and Britt are done now. And then he hasn't really got to like really, like you said, he left at the height of his powers. Because God, NXT, Adam Cole, and that group were something that's probably one of the best groups of definitely of this century. Like it's crazy.
Easily. You know, you I would say the bloodline and then Undisputed Era.
Yeah.
But if you're just talking NXT factions, literally no
Oh,
one's
number
better.
one. Yeah.
Not even a question. I mean, they on their first, when NXT went live. I remember watching it. I was working at my old job. I was down in Cincinnati working,
Mhm.
and I remember watching it on the hotel lobby. That whole show ending with Undisputed all holding gold.
Yeah. That was man.
That was good times.
Yeah, so I just feel like with the men too, like MJF being champ is always a good thing. Like, he's
Always.
gonna do cool things and we'll see what the rivals and all of that. But
Like that Fatal Four they just had, man, it kind of reminded me of old wrestling where it's like, man, I don't care who wins or loses because everyone's going to win at the end. I just want a good match.
yeah, agreed. But that's why I just think like some of these people, just like when I see an Adam Cole on here, I see a Keith Lee, I'm like, you guys aren't doing anything. Like, shoot, I just made me think of whatchamacallit, because God, it was the Switchblade.
Oh, Jay White.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what's up with him. He was literally in Japan like
Hmm.
2 days ago, as of
Yeah.
time of recording, because the ace over there, what the hell is his name, just had his final match with Okada,
Yep. So,
Tanahashi, and Jay White was there, and so was dude, all those guys,
yeah.
all the big dudes from New Japan who ended up at AEW, Omega, Jay White, Okada, obviously, all those guys were there at the end of his match.
Yeah, and I want AEW to go try and go a year with not putting the title on like a definitely like not a Adam Copeland, not a Christian Cage, not a Jericho. Like,
Oh,
can they do it? We'll see. And Moxley obviously being in the mix, but he doesn't need to be the main champ again for a little bit. Like have it go MJF, Swerve, obviously Hangman Adam Page around here. Or maybe you find the next person you're willing to, and then obviously they got the best in-ring dude in the game right now, so it Will Ospreay.
yeah, that was the other one that was at Japan was Will Ospreay. Yeah, I mean they have the talent. A
Oh yeah.
lot of them. Problem is, this this is just with AEW and the style that they do. You're more prone to injuries.
Yeah.
They're doing the more wild shit, you
Yeah.
know.
Yep.
Which hey, thank you guys. Love watching this crazy shit. But at the same time, like this is what happens.
Right. Right. So I think they'll be fine. It's just maybe some of those people who need to go and just keep the title between the not the current folk. Going to WWE, obviously we're 3 weeks away from the Rumble. This is the first time the Royal Rumble is going to be in a different country. Uh,
Blood money.
yeah, Saudi Arabia, January 31st. Obviously, times have they not been determined yet? Times yet to be determined. I'm very interested what time they're going to put for the Royal Rumble because this isn't some random pay-per-view. This is the quick kickoff to WrestleMania. It kicks off the year. It's one of the big pay-per-views, so they run it obviously in a time where people can watch.
But you also have to, this also has bigger implications than that. Depending on how this runs with the Royal Rumble, depends on how WrestleMania goes the following year.
Yep, because Saudi gets WrestleMania the fall, which is absurd. But
Yes.
obviously the only matches right now are the men's and women's Royal Rumble. Jacob, again, we've already said it countless times. The fact that Saudi Arabia is the first country to get a big pay-per-view, it's asinine.
Oh, 100%. I mean, shout out to our 4 listeners from Saudi Arabia, though. Appreciate it.
Like it's just not. It should have been the UK should have been first.
UK, literally the UK, France, Germany, literally almost any other country.
Yeah. So
Fuck, put it in the middle of fucking Ukraine. I don't give a shit. I'd rather see it fucking anywhere than fucking Saudi Arabia's blood money ass.
yeah. So I don't really like that. But what are some things you're expecting, looking for WWE in 2026?
NXT just had all those call ups.
Yes, they did.
They just had a shitload of call ups. Basically, NXT starting fresh for
Yep.
the year. Obafemi vacated his title. He's done. He's gone to main roster.
Hmm.
Was it Javon? What the hell's his name? Javon Evans? Is
Yep.
that the
Devon
dude?
Evans. Yep.
Javon Evans is another dude. I mean, for me, Jordan Grace.
Yep.
I'm super excited to see what Jordan Grace does on the main roster.
Hmm.
I am so excited for that. Um, also, what's going to happen with Jericho? You said his name earlier.
Well, yeah, there was those rumors that he was going to come back on this first Monday Night Raw because Adam Pearce said, "Who's going to break the walls this first Raw?" And people were like, "Oh, is this contract?" And obviously, he did not show up, so that's dead. Like that first Raw, that was not happening. It did not happen.
That's dead for the week.
Yeah, for the week until someone
For the
else.
week.
But again, I don't know why he would want to come back unless he wants to retire here. And again, it is Royal Rumble season because now Randy Orton has finally come back, so it's that time.
I mean, I will say this much: I do see Obafemi being in the final five at the Rumble.
Ooh, I like that.
I really do expect that. I expect Obafemi in the final five, and I also expect Braun Breaker in the final five.
Speaking of Braun, it's crazy because he brought this stat up and looking at it, it is absurd. There have been no males born in the 90s as the main champion yet.
Which is nuts.
Yeah, when you really think about it, that is crazy to think about.
Like, that's fucking crazy. No one from the 90s has been a main champion.
For the men, yeah, the men's, I'm pretty sure we've obviously had the women because like
Obviously, the women's.
yeah. But yeah, none from the men. Like when I saw that, that was so jarring to me because even if you do 1990, like if you started in 1990, that's a 35-year-old right now.
I mean, you didn't have to put it like that.
I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, it's crazy when you put it like that's a 35-year-old, and that none of them have been the main champ from 1990 to 1990 onward. So that means like that's just still crazy to me. And we're talking about people who like Cena and them won their titles in their first ones in their 20s, and we haven't had anyone do that yet.
Right? Fucking, it's wild. But also, like we kind of talked about earlier, look at how WWE wrestlers take care of their bodies over the AEW wrestlers.
Yeah,
Is there a reason that WWE has older wrestlers that are champions? Yeah, because they're not as injured as much.
yeah, yeah. Because MJF also he said something. 'Cause how old is he? He is.
He's
He's in
got to be a
90s.
nine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he turns 30. Yeah, because he's 29. He turns 30 in March.
Oh,
So he's obviously he's doing it over there, and so AEW has that going for it. Like they're young people, but he had a tweet that I'm trying to. I don't think I'll be able to find it that quickly, but he was just talking about people who have been like multiple world champs before a certain age and like all of wrestling, and he was he was obviously listed as one of them. So
I mean, all right. So here's a question: who's going to be the first '90s baby to be the champion?
it's a good question. Here, I found the tweet MJF was talking about. Literally posted on Christmas. They don't hand out greatness, they document it. At World's End, I joined a list of only 9 men to be world champion twice before 30. Lou Thez, Shinsuke Nakamura, Okada, Yokozuna, The Rock, Lesnar, Orton, Cena, and Ricky Donzen.
Shit, good company to be in.
The first, all right, I don't. There's two. There's two who I think it's going to be.
Okay.
Obviously, I've been on record on the pod. I've already shorted all that. Next 3 years, Braun Breaker is going to win a Royal Rumble.
Yes.
So he's one. The other one is Dominic.
I agree with both those statements.
Yeah.
That's it right there. When you look for the future of the company, look no further than those two.
You know, if Vince McMahon was still running things, it would have been Austin Theory.
Some theory. Yep.
But that
Because
that
he's a make or break mode right now.
yes, yep.
There is no other option. You come back after your hiatus. You are in the top heel faction right now. You better figure it out.
It also makes it crazy to think that like Roman and them weren't, and they're not 90. They're a lot older than I thought, like a Seth and all of them. The other person I've thought of, I do not want him to, because I don't really care for him, but he's a heel, so he's doing great. My distant third, God, these are all heels. That's the problem. There's no baby face. My distant third is Logan. He's my
Fuck.
distant third.
Yeah. How old is Bronson Reed, by the way?
Bro, he's a lot older than we. Oh, let me, because I don't want to misquote. Like, he's a lot older than we think. He's 37. He was born in 88.
Okay.
I know, right?
Didn't see that one.
Right.
But yeah, no, I think you nailed it on the head. It's got to be Breaker. It's got to be Dominic. I mean, whether heels or faces or not, I mean, I feel like you could switch Breaker to face. I feel like it wouldn't be too hard.
No.
Whether he could stay a face, I don't know, but I feel like you could switch that pretty easily.
I'll do a quick little, almost like the Batista type thing where he wins a Rumble, turns on his group. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, and then he's doing this stuff for a while. And then he can revert back after someone. Yeah, I can see that. But
I
yeah,
mean, plus you also have the other Steiner's kid, the football player from Jack State.
true.
He's now in the whatever fucking WWE's ID program thing is. Eventually, he's gonna end up on the main roster. You know that's a tag team. You know that's a tag team, and you know someone's turning on the other one. I mean, it's a story that writes itself.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just trying, it's just wild when Braun said that. And I really had to look and like, wow, wow, we have not had a male champ who's not been born in the 1990s.
Crazy.
Like, that is just, and it's not even like we're saying that and like the 1990 kids are in like their 20s or teens. They're in 30s up.
Oh,
And like,
we are 30 years old. Our knees crack when we get up from our chairs.
and then like MJF said, like when we were kids, Cena and Orton, all these people, they were winning their stuff at like 25 and 26. Orton won his like at 24.
Right? Yeah, because he was the youngest champion. They made
Hmm.
that such a big deal. Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
Lesnar, yeah.
fucking,
Lesnar won his early too in his early 20s.
yes, he did.
Like it's crazy thinking how like when we were kids and now it's like as adults we're just like, really?
It's also it's also crazy that still, I know this is very widely known knowledge, but damn that graduating class from that OVW.
Right.
Golly. Jim
My
Cornette was cooking with that class down there.
my question now is we named those people, which eight who wins a title first? A kid born in the 90s or a kid born in the 2010s?
What about the 2000s?
Oh yeah, the 2000s too. I just skipped them. I combined them in the 2010s. I'm sorry. Yeah, the 2000s and 2010s. Like who wins a title first?
Golly, maybe it's because I'm biased here. I would fucking hope it'd be the 90s. Like, damn. I would hope so, but at the same time, like, these fucking talents that are coming out of NXT are just so. I want to be I don't get it twisted, but like, oh, these talents coming out of NXT are so fucking good. But also, those talents coming out of NXT 6 years ago were the equivalent of the OVW graduating class.
Yeah. Like
I mean, like,
currently, the
how old
women's
is
champ
Ola
is.
Femi?
Oh, he's a 90s.
Is he a 90s kid?
Yeah, he is. He's in 90s because I know he was on that. He's 98, so he's 27. He turns 28 in April. But I mean, the current women's champion is the epitome of she's born 1993. Like Stephanie Van Kerr. And you saw like once she got hot, she won 4 titles in a year. Like,
Yeah. The last time we've seen like stardom of that type, of that young of age, was Paige.
yes, yes. Paige
Because
won at like 21.
Paige was super young when she won that.
Mm-hmm.
Because she was our age, actually. She's the
Yep,
same age as us,
yep.
which is fucking, but Stephanie McCurr is.
Because Paige is
Yeah.
crazy. Paige won all those things, and you feel like Paige was obviously in wrestling for like 20 plus years. Paige is only 33 years old.
Mhm. Yeah, she same 92 baby right there.
Like, it is unbelievable. Like, because she won the NXT Women's title, she won the Divas Championship, obviously. Like, it's wild. It is. You're right. That's another epitome of 90s. And think about it. Like, she's basically out of the game, and Stephanie Van Kerr is at the top of her game, and they're only 1 year apart. That's wild.
Yeah, it is fucking crazy. Which then, you're saying all this shit out loud, and it's making me think, why is it that women's wrestlers
Mhm.
are just killing it at a younger age instead of the men? Because I mean, is it just that I don't want to say the women's talent or the women's division is not stacked. That is a completely stacked roster, top to bottom.
Yep.
Throw a stone, you have a champion. You can make a champion anywhere.
Yep.
But then is the men's that much more stacked, or what is it? Do you think that causes the women to be able to become champion younger? Is it the assets?
I think it's all the above. Also, they've also talked about, here's the thing, it's kind of crazy because if we're being objective and we've talked about the other side of it, how women's when they get to like 40 or whatnot, they're never champions again. Like, and the men are the ones who are like the champs, like when they're older and all of that stuff. Because they've talked about that a lot, like Goldberg winning the title at like 50 something years old, like or like stuff like that. And like obviously, we've never. I don't know who the oldest person to win the women's title. Like, it's probably going to be Charlotte, but like to win it at a certain, or maybe Trish, but she got out relatively at a good age too. But like, they don't carry championships until like past 40.
Did did Natty win that women's title, or was that the tag title that she won?
Oh, the year she did, and the one time she won. Because let me see how, because she's old too.
She's got to be. She's
She's
got to
not,
be the oldest.
she's 43. So in turn, like in the men, she's only a couple years older than Seth Rollins. Like, and
But
she's younger than John Cena.
I mean, fuck it. I'm going to go ahead and say it. That's something I would love to see in 2026. Is I would love to see WWE bring in Natty, but as that low key legend, like the shit she's been doing on the fucking indies the past 2 years,
Hmm.
where she's coming out like, dude, she's not wrestling, she's fighting, and
So, so Natalia won that title in 29. She won the Divas Championship in 2019. Yeah, so 2019. So she would have been high 30s because she's 43 now. Yeah. So probably that's close to almost a shelf life we talked about. Like once you get to like 40, they really don't give you the strap. And then think
yeah,
about the other people. Liv Morgan's our age. Like
Alexa Bliss is our age.
basically all of the four horsewomen are our age or a year, a couple older. I think the oldest one is Charlotte.
Yeah, it's got to be Charlotte or Becky, right?
Yeah, Charlotte's the oldest. She was born in, yeah, she is the oldest by far. She was born in 80, yeah, 30. She'll be a champ in her 40s. She was born in 86, 1986. Becky's older than I thought too. She was born in 87. Obviously, AJ was born in 87. Bailey,
Bailey's
right up the
nine
1989.
89. Okay.
And then obviously, then Sasha, aka Mercedes, 92, RH.
Okay.
So that's even crazy too. And all those girls won titles. And obviously, Sasha's still a champ out there. And we know Charlotte just held the tag and like Bliss and all. It's crazy to think how much older because they came in so young. But we forget to realize that all four of those girls, they came in 10 plus years ago. Like that is
Right?
actually that whole generation of girls, like Bliss and Liv when she was part of the Riot Squad. That was all 10 plus years ago. So freaking crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean Charlotte and Natty had the first match in NXT for the women's championship with
Had
Ric
both.
Flair and Bret Hart in the corners.
Yeah. God, bro, that was for the kids, man. That was when NXT. You had to watch it on the computer, like
Yeah,
on the website. Good old days.
yeah. Get on the fucking WWE network. Well,
Oh,
no, that was before the
yes,
network.
it was. It was before the
Oh,
network.
yeah, that's right.
It was before the network.
That was
So
back when WWE.com was such a big fucking deal.
yes, yes. Oh
That
man,
was back when they had a magazine.
yep. Then the network's like, hey, you can watch NXT, and then you lock into that, and it was crazy, man. Like it's crazy how 10 years that's all that's changed. But
Right?
yeah, let's see. We'll see. Mate, the current male champions are Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. Obviously, the alleged rumor right now, the alleged rumor is Roman Cody 3 in Las Vegas, which I'm not a fan of them hosting WrestleMania back to back at the same spot. I'm really not.
Right.
Um, but
Or New Orleans.
yeah, they got screwed. It was so bad. But Jacob, we said it before, two podcasts before they went this way. Me personally, I'm gonna say early pick. Gunter's got to win the Rumble.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah, I
have him
can't.
go in there and get him like hoed out. He's got to win. If he's in it, he's got to win.
And God, he's so hot right now. They are capitalizing on his shit right now. They
Hmm.
are doing what I at least hope they would do. Oh, speaking of Gunther, which made me think about this, what the fuck's going on with LA Knight? Rumor has it his contract expiring.
And he hasn't been
It
seen.
hasn't been seen. Also, did you hear the rumors that Ciampa is not going to
I saw
resign?
that. Yeah.
Which hurts my heart, but at the same time, let's be real. They were not going to top what he did in NXT. You
No.
can't capture that. You
No.
can't capture that twice. It's impossible.
No. The LA Knight thing, man, we've beat that a lot in 2025. Like once he tapped out to because we were the ones who said he needed to beat Cena more than Gunter because he kept going
Right.
stop and go. And once he tapped to Gunter and got beat off TV, and now we haven't seen him since. It's almost like with sports teams sit players knowing they're going to trade them. It's almost like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, we don't want you to get hurt while you're working for us because we don't want to pay anything. But it, and we're gonna have to talk about because it's gonna be the biggest what if conundrums we've had of the past couple of years if he leaves.
My question is, where's he go?
Well, he's going to Tony Khan.
What the fuck's he going to do there?
The same
I'd
thing
say,
everyone does, man. You go there, big pop. First couple weeks, you're in a big feud with somebody, and then it's roulette.
yeah, I mean, once he sit there and collect a check, I guess. Like, can't go to TNA because TNA is just going to. I mean, he could go to TNA,
He
but I
could.
mean, it's basically WWE Junior at this point. I don't know. At the same time, here's another question. My boy, Karrion Cross, what happens to him in 2026? He's still killing it on the fucking indies, doing his own thing.
What's he
But I
want
mean,
to
like,
do? Can he make his? Does he want to make his way back? I mean, we just saw after all these years, Matt Cardona, he made his way back to WWE. Him and Chelsea Green, obviously, like Chelsea, she's been on for a bit, but they've been released, reinvented themselves, worked hard, got back. Obviously, a lot of people have made their way back. Would he want to come back? Would they want him back? Would they do something? Because again, he left at his. Oh, it was unfortunate because all of his stuff was at the height of his like popularity.
yeah, and shout out to him because he orchestrated that shit. He really did be like, fuck it. Between social media and the little bit of time I'm going to get on the mic,
Yep.
I'm about to murder everything.
Yep.
And he did.
And now you just
I
made
don't
me
know.
think because one of his last feuds, AJ Styles said 2026 is his last year, man. So we're starting to get to that point. We're seeing a lot of legends we grew up with. We're able to fully watch their stuff saying bye bye.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we'll get some 90s champions in then.
Maybe, maybe. I mean,
Maybe. I mean,
but it's
AJ
kind of
Styles he'll go on his retirement. Jericho's going to go on his retirement. Punk's got what, 2-3 years left?
probably, yeah. Dude, I'm concerned now. I'm just thinking about like if a person from the 2000s could win before a person from the 90s, because someone who was born in 2000 is 25, 26 right now.
We need to make a list of just all the 90s wrestlers.
90s and 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Like
2010s
we
too.
could just make a bracket out of it and be like, all right, who wins?
I feel like a
Who,
lot
who
of them are
can...
in AEW too.
Yeah, but for how long?
Well, as long as they have MJF, and Hangman and all, they're okay.
I mean, yeah, I don't see Hangman leaving. But I also thought Cody wasn't going to leave. And, well, fucking MJF has an AEW tattoo, but that doesn't mean shit.
No, none of this stuff means shit until we actually see him pull up to the place or stay or come in or vice versa. None of it ever means anything, but I don't know. Someone just needs to catch fire. Like again, I feel like it's like you said, it might be easier. It's easier to catch fire as a younger lady than it is as a younger man, but it's easier to stay on top as an older man than it is as an older lady.
True.
Shit. Man, Jacob, anything else, man? Like we're starting off 2026 with a bang, just talking some stuff and getting ready for Rumble.
I I ain't got much else. I mean, my cat just constantly keeps ringing its fucking bell though right now. So I apologize the captain for editing my cat's bell in the background.
Oh, man. Oh man, that is funny. But thank you everyone for listening to L7C. Let us know if y'all want to. That might be our next thing. Get a list of the '90s wrestlers and in the '90s and 2000s and go from there before the Rumble. Rumble's coming up, so we'll get a preview going. We actually know some names in there because as of recording right now, we have zero names, zero in the Rumble of boys or girls. So we'll go from there. And yeah, it's that time of year. Wrestling's busy. And shoot, we didn't even say in the intro, this was the first wrestling episode from the two-time Spotify Wrapped person and the podcast of the year person, Jacob Mason of 2025.
I mean, I already said fuck you, Mitch, on the live podcast, but we'll say it again. Fuck you, Mitch.
With that being said, we'll be back for our Royal Rumble preview. Thank you all. You guys take care. Bye-bye. Thank you for listening to this episode of the L7C podcast. Be sure to like, rate, review, and subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all social media platforms, and we'll be talking to you guys soon. Take care.